think older people struggle with tech, especially at this time of year, buying their Christmas presents. It's harder for them to, go on the high street and do their Christmas shopping, so they have to rely on the internet, which is really difficult for them.
So obviously, they are easy to fall to victim to most of those things, where someone might just call them and just tell them something random because holiday and Christmas spirits, they do take advantages of them.
Yes, I think they are more vulnerable, without a doubt, but that's because they were never trained with computers.
The older generation, they're trying. A lot of them do try, but it's something that's completely foreign to them. They don't understand it.
It's a significant issue, and part of the problem is because technology is designed for younger audiences, it doesn't always take into account the different limitations that older people can have when accessing technology. So it's really important that we try to design things to be accessible to all age groups.
It's actually a barrier sometimes doing the simplest things as getting on a bus. Even buses now can't pay cash. So if they need a phone with a ticket on the phone, might not even have a mobile phone, or if they do, it might be a very basic phone, and they may not be able to understand it.
I do think the older generation do struggle more with technology because they didn't grow up with it, so they're not used to it, and everything's more advanced.
I recently seen that Apple was doing something to help the older generation learn how to work iPhones, which I think was a really cool thing to do.
I guess scams and stuff happen more at Christmas, but I think everyone's susceptible to scams, old people and young people.
I think maybe your Zoom calls and your long distance video calls can be a real lifeline when you're not with your family, so that's probably harder for people who are less tech savvy.
So much emails and things that people get during Christmas time, targeted to Christmas, that I think old people can be more sustainable, sustain to the scams, definitely.
People ringing up old people and trying to get money out of them, it's horrible. You get texts all the time when people trying to say, here's some, log into this account or you won't get heating. And, people who are older are more likely to fall for that sort of stuff, and it's predatory, it's horrible.